Alright, just getting loaded in here. Nashville are going open, and once again are racing against AJ. It's the number 11 car. And we've got Noah and Brandon, other names, George, and I think that might be it, but I'm probably missing a few. So, I don't know if they're here because I posted on Twitter or not, but just posted up there that I was going to be running this race. Oh shit, that's way too loud. So, yeah, we are doing racing at the best track on the game. So, hopefully we get a nice long green run like we always do. 80 laps, 22 cars. And holy crap, AJ's gonna fall out. Why is his quality shit? That's not good. Hopefully... I'm guessing he's already fallen out. And that is why the quality is dropping. It's not working out very well for him trying to race with me. So, just using the setup off OSR. I seen in Gavin's video, one of his videos, that he went looking for the OSR setups and didn't understand their website, which is, it makes sense. This website kind of sucks, but you know what, it's free sets. So, the way I get setups is go up here, and iRacing setups, asphalt setups. They've got all the cars listed. They've got all the tracks. Nashville Superspeedway, that takes you to a page. Usually the bottom one is the latest one. Click download setup. Pop-up comes up. Whole bunch of other crap here. No thanks. Proceed to download. And it downloads. So, if you were wondering how to get the set, that is how. And, yeah. Yep, AJ fell out. I figured he was going to. So, I'm not going to qualify. He wasn't planning on qualifying anyways, because he's not very comfortable with racing pavement. So, we are going to start at the back. If it goes green, it puts us at a big disadvantage. It's going to put us at a big disadvantage anyways, but want to race against AJ. He's on the same set, and he's probably scrambling to get back in. There he goes. So, yeah, we'll just start in the back and I hope miss a lot of the mess. Try to use some strategy. Quick, show you. New paint scheme that I've already probably put on the thumbnail. Go putt around and come back into the pits. That way you can see the new fire suits as well. Well, they're not new, they're just colored different. It's got the new logo on it. This paint scheme isn't final at all. It was just a quick 5-minute put it together kind of concept of what I want to do with it, and then I will add some more detail to it, but
green flag, green flag.
Gonna have to get used to. The pickers should be coming out. Oh, they're all the way down there on the first stall.
Okay, here comes
I think they're just gonna be sitting on the pit wall. Nope, there they are. So we're not going to be able to see them because they're not going to run out very well, but we got rid of the red there. Got the logo on the front and back. Hopefully AJ, yep, he's got a better connection now. There's the paint scheme. So nothing fancy. It's just kind of got the K, and then, well, we're at the 5 now, so that works out. And the pit crew, which will get a rear chase so I don't screw up the camera that I want to use for after the race. So there is the fire suit. You can see it inside, and you can see the back of it. It's white, front of it black, and yeah. So that's what I did before the race. I did put a couple of practice laps in, but it's Nashville. We kind of, you know what the deal is. It's going to be green runs, save the tires up a bit, and hopefully have some fun. But yeah, we're going to be at a big disadvantage for sure. But it looks like a lot of people are not qualifying right now, so be a mid-pack start. Looks like AJ has got everything solved. He had to go to wired internet, which he should always be, but he tried to do that in the middle of joining, and it completely freaked out. So, alright, at least he's in here. All 22 cars are in. We will be starting 16th. AJ will be starting 18th. So, I don't know how much he's raced on bigger tracks other than ARCA. Question is, what ugly ass paint scheme has he decided to run? That is the question. He hasn't loaded in yet. Give him some time. Don't know. There's a lot of people just waiting to join. I guess they all want to see what ugly paint scheme he's got. I'm gonna guess that he's in a Toyota. Everyone's waiting until the last minute. Well, I guess we're gonna have to look in the mirror to find out. There he is. Okay. That's not terrible. It is a Toyota. Got a Funyuns car in front of us. Don't think I've seen that before.
There are 3 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
It's a lot of sets of tires for this race. Alright, session best lap up. And time to roll. Excited. I was kind of like disappointed that I didn't run here when the Xfinity cars came here. And then I was annoyed that C Open wasn't here when C Fixed was, but I never look ahead in the schedule, so I didn't see that Open was going to be here.
Pit road is closed.
always a fun place to race, and hopefully that stays true. So, we're looking for a top 5, but in reality, top 8 for where we're starting. And also looking for AJ not to self-spin in front of us, or behind us. I told him to practice a green flag pit stop, so not sure if he did that.
The pace car is in.
And away we go.
Green flag, green flag.
We're not going to force our way up through the field. Last time we ran trucks here, it was a lot of tire wear. And you just kind of wanted to save and not overdrive the truck. And 12 car ahead is being a little scary. Like he was gonna aggressively dive in there into 3, but now he's kind of backed out. He's gonna go for the pass though on the 18. 4 car, I think, is just sitting back and waiting for disaster as well. 's in the wall. 12's gonna dive it in. I thought he was gonna push up, but he keeps it down low. We're gonna have a crossover move by the 18. Nope, he stays in behind him. AJ's getting a little pressure from behind, but should be fine.
31.094.
He's just gonna move over and let the guy go. Probably do the same. I'm not gonna push it too hard right now.
Still inside, clear inside.
We're gonna be able to get around everyone easier when they're spread out. But definitely looks like the 4 is doing the same strategy as us, just waiting and saving. And I was just looking at my recording, making sure everything was working right, and nearly drove onto the apron. I don't know if we're starting to get tight. I don't want to drop that far back. Like there's saving tires and then there's just going slow. He was kind of running higher, which I've never found to really help with the tire saving, and now he's getting freight trained, so it's a good thing we got around him. I don't know if he just pulled the parachute and said, alright, get around everyone that wants to pass me. Did get a little wiggle out of the corner there. George is in 17th behind us. Thought the 18 was going to run into the back of the 22 up ahead of him. Car's kind of just feeling dead. It doesn't really feel like it's rotating. Doesn't feel tight. Big dive bomb up the inside by the 14. He is eager to burn his tires up on lap 8. stay out of his way so we don't get wrecked.
Car inside. Clear inside.
And when I say that, I don't ever mean that the person would wreck us. I just mean there's no point in defending when we're not wanting to go all that quick at the moment. But you can just see him slide up the track on entry. He's just going to wear the hell out of the right front. Be interesting to see if AJ gets antsy and wants to pass me. I'm guessing he's just going to ride behind.
31.4.
Looks like he's searching around for lines behind. I think that might be another thing he's got a problem with is dirt racing. It's just always go all out. And in paved racing, you've got to kind of just ease it up and be patient. And it pays off in the long run most of the time. But we've only moved up one spot in this race after getting passed by the 14. Hooked it right around the apron there. But no pressure from behind. George is just following AJ, and AJ I think is just following me. I didn't do any changes at all with the setup, so it is straight out of what OSR had. I've never found that their dirt sets are that great, so I've rarely ever used them, but the pave sets seem to work well. We're about 2.2 seconds off of the group ahead. Start keeping an eye on that now. This tire wear is going to come in to play. .8, but he also was way up the track there.
31.453.
And 2.2, so 18's really not falling off. 22's starting to fall off a little bit. I don't know if AJ just hit the wall. There's a weird little bobble that looked like on corner entry. But yeah, definitely the 22 is falling off. Seems like the 14's falling off too. Yeah, we let him go. I expect the same back. And we get it. Maybe.
Still there.
or he's just going to burn his tires up on the outside.
31.659. Stay low. Outside is clear.
AJ a bit of draft.
Outside.
AJ tried to get in to the inside, then kind of chickened out on corner entry, but it's going to work out for him. Some draft again.
31.8.
Not that I think straights are going to give a whole lot of draft, but that guy just overdrove the entry of the corner there on old tires, and now he's 8 up. And George is going to get by, I hope. Looks like it. Especially if the guy overdrives entry again.
31.811.
And the next victim is 22. But then from there, we're not really gaining on the 18 or anyone, so not going to be a lot more that we gain. Pass this guy in corner exit. So he's going to push up. Try to, but I had to slow down so much in the center of the corner.
Outside. Outside, clear. Outside. Still there. Outside is clear.
Alright, we lost about a half a second there.
32.157.
Question is, do we go fast and pit at lap 40? Or do we go long? I'm going to save the wall.
31.774.
Car feels so neutral that it's really hard to decide what I want to do. I mean, I don't think we're going to gain too much pitting early. Fall off hasn't been that bad over 24 laps.
0.776.
Do need to dial some brake back. AJ's, I feel like, a little bit quicker than us. He's able to just close in through the corners, so a little worried about that. We've gained half a second now back on this 18. Just try to not push it too hard, but push it a little bit. George still hanging on back there. Brandon is up in 10th place. Alright, so we're about 12 laps away from pitting. Kind of surprised the 4 car hasn't worked his way back up. I don't know what his speed issue is. He might be planning on just going long and I don't know. We're gonna need about 5 gallons of fuel. AJ's starting to drop off from us a bit. I don't know if he's getting tight or if it's just because he's running a slightly higher line than us. But we are also making up a lot of ground on this middle group now. Almost in the wall. Tires are starting to give out though, getting harder and harder to slow it down and get it turned in. Got one car on pit road doing the undercut. That, I don't think is a good idea. Although you can save tires a little better and not push it too hard and still be gaining. Oh god. Well, luckily we didn't get killed by that guy. I don't know, not feeling like that's the call. But apparently everyone's doing it. At least we got some free space behind us. I don't know, do I pit early so that I don't have to try to pass these two? How much are we going to use up trying to pass these guys? We're not all that quick. Just got to watch out for either of them pitting. Keep the car low, don't overdrive it. If we let this guy go, hopefully he does the same for us.
Clear inside.
He's getting loose, amazingly. Got a guy really fallen off the 16. Big loose again out of the 6.
32.154.
16 getting very loose. Some of these people are scaring me from pitting.
32.037.
Oh man, there's Funyuns, man. He is not having a good time. Alright, I think I'm gonna pit here. Unless something changes my mind. Yep, going. Okay, a little scary. Almost screwed it up. And hit my marks. Alright, not bad. 75-80, 93-92. Probably could have done a 2-tire stop, but we'll take 4.
Okay, punch it.
I'm wondering if AJ's gonna stay out as long as he can, or if he went in immediately after seeing us pit. Six get around us and fall in. Gaining ground on everyone else. No need to burn the tires up. We had an advantage over everyone that we were racing.
1 minute 3.381.
So all these people staying out long, we're going to be able to go faster than them without pushing the tires.
Still there. Outside clear.
No need to race back to try to get back on the lead lap. Does look like AJ has pit. He's on pit road now.
30.943.
Balance of the car is going to be a little different with the half a tank of fuel, or 11 gallons. Just a little over half a tank. AJ's just coming out of the pits, and we pass him, and we're going to gain 2, 3. Oh, wait. Where'd he go? George got ahead of him. I am guessing his pit entry was not that great. AJ is 4.8 seconds back.
31.116. The lead is pitting now.
Somehow the 6 is still loose. George is only 2 seconds behind. AJ's 4.3. Now I'm wondering if AJ can manage his tires without me being his brake ahead of him? Or is he going to overdrive it in this first part of the run? Because again, I do this every single week. He does not, so it's going to be a big learning curve for him. I just love that this place, though, always provides green racing. I'm sure it can be terrible, but there's just something about having to use the brakes and not being on top of each other that makes it a lot easier to have green runs. You just, you actually have to race the track a bit. Not sure if there's anyone left out there that hasn't pit.
The leader's pitting now.
Yep, I guess there is. But they were behind us, so they're really struggling. We're already on the lead lap.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it. 31.2.
AJ's gained a second on us. He's now 3.1. George seems to be managing the gap and holding about steady with us. Looking like we can probably come away with a 6th place finish. Oh, never mind. 7th place. I thought that there was a gap in the positions, but 5th and 6th swap spots. So, alright, 7th place finish. AJ has caught George behind. So he is flying. Definitely pushing it a little harder than he was at the start, because I'm definitely pushing it just a little harder this time. Got 28 laps to go still, so you can't get too eager on the gun, but he might have felt like the car was handling good and he should have went faster, so he's about to move into 10th. That guy is spinning out. Please do not come up the track. He doesn't. You stay green. AJ moves into 10th. 6 cars getting loose. Good news for us. And the 13's falling back to us. He pit way early, so alright, 6th place is a possibility. What I can't do here is get into a race with the 6. We should be able to pass him easy, but we have to wait. Alright, cool. He's just letting us go.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
kind of struggling. And somehow I am short on fuel. When did that happen? That should not be a thing. I put more fuel in it than we needed. Well, that's not good. We're gonna have to start saving a bit. It's not too much, but it's not gonna be like Gavin's ARCA race. But it's definitely not gonna be catching up to the 12 car. How did I screw that up? I thought for sure I was over-fueling it a bit, but guess we went a little quicker this time and using up a bit more fuel.
31.594.
Do some big coasts and try not to use too much brake. Ease onto the gas on exit. That corner trying to do that. The 10 cars up there on fairly old tires too. Alright, kinda to the good. And as tires wear more, should slow down a little more. I just am gonna have to be absolutely perfect on throttle. Ease into it. Here comes AJ, 0.9 back. I'm guessing he did full fuel. Drove that corner, that's going to use more fuel to get out of the corner. Just going to take a loss there and ease into it. This guy's gonna make me use up fuel. So far off pace and just locking now on entry. Alright, use up a bit of fuel, get around this guy. ease off the gas a bit, screw up his entry, help AJ out. Alright, how much fuel did we use that lap?
31.982.
That guy draft down the straightaway, so it sets AJ back just a little bit. Don't want to get beat by him, and we're going to if we have to fuel save.
31.774.
Got another truck ahead on older tires. AJ's stuck side by side with this guy. Finally clears him. I can't believe I screwed up fuel. I am very annoyed. We could definitely be 5th place right now, I think. AJ can drive it into the corner, gain so much on us, and just stomp on the gas on exit. We might be a lap to the good, or it might be right on the edge. Looking at it now, doing my own math, it looks like we are okay. Start pushing it a little bit here. We're gonna have 3 gallons left. Right at the line pretty much. Right here I'm running out. We're hitting 3.0. And we're using 0.30 a lap when I push it. So, that should get us coming to the line running out of fuel. As long as I don't use any more than 0.30. But now that we're going a little quicker, the car doesn't want to turn at all. Luckily, this car, or the truck in front of us, is having a worse time of it.
31.9. Outside.
We're going to be 3 wide, aren't we?
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Still hold. Car outside, 2 wide.
I mean, we're going to pass the dude. I don't know why he had to force that.
Still there, hold your line.
He could have just fell in behind us, but it's alright. AJ should be able to pass him now. It's a race. It's getting down to it.
259. Keep low. Clear outside.
He's going to get up in his draft. AJ had a really bad exit there. Alright, double check fuel here. We're still good. Saved a bit of fuel. The car is super tight right now.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left. That's more than enough to finish.
Well, the spotter's confident, so guess we're okay.
31.9685, 5 to go.
AJ could be passing us at the line if we run out. But another awesome Nashville race, as long as we don't get a late caution and a green-white checkered. Don't want that shit. Gained 10 spots up to 6th. AJ gained 11 spots. And where has George went? He is back in 11th. Brandon is in 13th. First car lap down. He must have stayed out a lot longer. Noah is in 2nd. 6 seconds behind the leader.
32.123. You've got 2 laps to go. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, we're very tight on fuel because we're using 0.3 a lap, and right now I'm at 0.6 gallons right before the line. It's going to start stuttering out of 4. Sputtering, stuttering, whatever you want to say. Unfortunately, though, haven't been able to break AJ. He has been much better than us on this run. I don't think he's going to try to pass us, but he might not have a choice. 0.30 gallons at the line.
2.234.
Oh, I think he's going for it. He has no idea I'm about to run out of fuel in front of him, so he might just run us over. Backs up his entry. He's going to try to get an exit. We're just going to stomp on the gas. Fuck you, fuel!
Looks like you're out of gas. Outside.
And he beats us.
There's the flag. It's over. Good job. Very good
That's
job.
annoying. That was such a stupid call to cut it even that close with fuel. I thought I was giving it extra. And nope. That sucks. Oh well. I know I would have beat him had I had fuel. All right. Tires 72, 82, 93, 93. Setup was good. So if you are interested in that, where I got it, I showed you. And let's go through. We're not going to have really any wrecks to see, I think. So let's see if there was anything that happened. 18's going to eat the wall. Just a tiny tap. 17 taps it. 19 prediction code. 10, that was a big hit. Fairly big hit. That might have been why he was just slow after that. Oh, the 20's having issues, and oh wow, we got really lucky that there wasn't a caution there. So 20 was just really slow off the corner, and the 19 didn't adjust his exit at all for it. And you gotta stay a little lower than that, especially if you are from Italy with a higher ping. So that's not on the 20. He held a line. Brandon goes up and scrapes the wall a little. Now, AJ did hit the wall on the entry. Like, no, maybe that wasn't it. Prediction code. Prediction code. Not prediction code. Prediction code. 16, this is when he was starting to get loose. Puts it in the wall just a little bit. 19 in the wall because he's pushing way too hard on exit. Yeah, AJ's using up all the track. That's where he's much better at doing that, using every bit of track. That's why he's really good on dirt. Going into the pits. Oh. Maybe he would have had a chance to win it. I mean, that had to have been like at least 4 seconds hurting him. 9 car tries to get down. Finally does. Prediction code, wall scrape. Overdrive and entry. Alright, let's see. I want to see AJ's pit stop for someone who doesn't do pit stops. My dad refuses to race anything that has pit stops because he's too scared to learn how to do it. That was a good pit stop. He got off pretty good. I'm assuming. I started slowing down a little earlier than us because right about there. I kind of aim for the end of the ally. He doesn't get as hot in here and slidey as we did. Let's take a look at mine, compare it. Oh, I was way later than the ally sign. And then I got way too slow too early, so let's see. We did a 43.207 and AJ did, because I think both of our pit stalls are well past the line. AJ did a 44.08, so we did beat him a little bit there, plus we had the extra speed, but then he comes out and starts going fast, and I don't think there's going to be a whole lot else that happens. Yeah, so race over. Unfortunately, how close were we? Starts to sputter right there, and he beats us by that much. That is like a 1/10 of a gallon difference. That would have, yeah. There it is. Let's take a quick look at the results. And we get 16 iRating, 17 safety rating. AJ's going to end up getting 56 iRating. And I think that's as good of a race as we could have had there. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.